Hey, welcome to The Explainer. You know that moment when someone asks, "So, what do you do all day?" And your mind just goes blank? Well, today we're going to fix that. We're going to build you a super practical toolkit of English phrases so you can talk about your work routine with total confidence.
I mean, it's such a common question, right? Whether you're talking to a new teammate or just a friend, but answering it well, that can be tricky. So our goal today is simple. Give you the exact tools you need to nail this question every single time.
Okay, so where do we even start? Well, before you can answer the question, sometimes you gotta be the one to ask it. Let's check out a really simple, super polite way to get a conversation started about someone's workday.
See? Super simple. What time do you start work? This is a perfect icebreaker. It's not nosy, it's totally clear, and bam, it just opens the door to a whole conversation about daily routines. Okay, let's flip the script. Now someone's asking you about your day. What do you say? Don't worry, we're going to build the story of your day together, piece by piece, starting right from the beginning. This is a great place to start. I usually check my emails first. It's specific, and hey, who doesn't do that? But what makes this phrase so powerful is one little word that tells everyone you're talking about a habit. And that word is usually. It's so important because it tells the other person, hey, this isn't a one-time thing. It's what I do pretty much every day. It's my normal pattern. It instantly signals routine. And look how flexible this word is. You can use usually for just about any regular thing you do. I usually have tea. I usually walk to work. I usually talk with my manager. It's just one simple word, but it adds so much context about your routine. All right, so you've talked about your first task. Now what? How do you move on to the next thing? This is where the phrase after that comes in. It's the perfect connector. It's how you link your activities together and build a clear timeline. Seriously, think of after that like it's a bridge. It takes you from one task to the next. It turns a boring list of things into an actual story. I check my emails, and after that, I have a team meeting. See? It just creates this nice, logical flow that anyone can follow. Okay, morning's covered. Let's move on to the middle of the day. We're going to add a few more key phrases to your toolkit to help you talk about what you do. You know, the main part of your job. This timeline here is a great roadmap for a pretty typical day. We've got the start down pat. So now let's grab the right words for that stuff in the middle. You know, taking a break and actually focusing on projects. Everybody needs a little reset, right? And this is exactly how you say it. I take a short break at 11. It's simple, it's clear, and everyone knows you're just stepping away for a bit.
And a break can be anything really. Grabbing a coffee, taking a quick walk, or just staring out the window for 5 minutes. The word itself is super simple, and everyone, everywhere, knows what it means at work. Now this phrase, this one's perfect for talking about that chunk of time when you're really focused, when you're deep in your main tasks. It tells people exactly what you're doing and for how long. So this little phrasal verb, work on, is so useful. Why? Because it signals that you're actively doing something. You're not just looking at a report, you're working on the report. You're producing, creating, making it better. And you can work on just about anything. You can work on emails, you can work on a report, a presentation, a new design, whatever it is. This is definitely a must-have phrase for talking about your main job duties. All right, we're getting close to the end of our workday here. Let's talk about the last few very important parts, lunch, and of course, the moment we all wait for, heading home. So here are two really good ways to talk about the end of your day. If you say, I work until 5, you're kind of emphasizing the whole duration right up to that point. But if you say, I finish work at 6, you're highlighting the exact moment you're done. Both are totally correct, they just have a slightly different feel. So, we've basically walked through a whole workday from start to finish. Now, let's pull all that key vocabulary together into one handy little toolkit for you. Here it is, a quick and dirty summary of the most important words and phrases we've talked about. From talking about your routine to saying you work until 5, these right here are the basic building blocks for any conversation about your job. Yep, that's it. Just 5 key terms. Think about it. With just routine, to-do list, meeting, break, and until, you can create tons of different sentences to describe your day. It's all about using these simple tools in a smart way. So, what's the bottom line? The bottom line is you're ready now. You've got the key phrases, you've got the vocabulary, and you've got a simple structure to follow. You can totally talk about your workday now, clearly and without hesitating. Okay, so now it's your turn. Time to put this stuff into practice. Using what we just learned, like starting with I usually, I want you to think about your answer to this question. What's the first thing you do at work? Really think about it, say it out loud, make it your own.